What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Hustle Continues podcast. My name is Wayne Hayes.
I'm Sam Quinn.
And I'm Lovon Godfrey, a.k.a. the Gangsta Diva of comedy.
The Gangsta Diva of comedy. Welcome her to the show today.
Welcome to the show, man.
For sure. Hey, man.
What's happening, man?
You putting it in Clorox,
You stickeries, man?
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? What is this? This is velvet?
It's that poodle shit, man. Don't touch it. You might...
That's that Sharpay.
Your money might fall out your pocket touching on this shit.
That's that Sharpay.
That's one of the French poodles. She stripped the fringy down.
I done stripped the fringy down, man.
Yeah.
So Miss Gangsta Comedy, Mr.
Gangsta
Diva of Comedy.
Gangsta Diva of comedy.
We want to thank you for coming to the Hustle Continues podcast.
Yep.
And for those who may not know, the Hustle Continues podcast is about people, brands, and groups that are about resilience, never giving up, and you know what I mean? And
not bouncing back like a round ball.
Like a Whitney Houston story.
Like a Super Bowl.
Come on, man.
Ending on a high note, though. You feel me?
Exactly.
And so with that being said, you have a very unique story. One of struggle, one of triumph, one of laughter, you know. So
one of failure?
Yeah, one of failure, and getting right back up off your ass and to the point of triumph again. Tell us about yourself. What city are you from, and how did you first get into comedy?
Well, I'm from Oakland, Maine. Let's start off with that.
Yeah.
Dickories.
Yeah.
I got into comedy. Lunell Campbell. You know.
Lunell.
Okay, she used to date my grandfather named James Godfrey.
James Godfrey.
And they were going to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to be a comedian, but I went to school and I got a theater art degree.
Mm-hmm.
One day I went to do an extra on the 7 Live show about 10 years ago. Lunell, it just so happened Lunell and Tommy T was there.
Yeah.
And my grandfather will always tell me the stories. I thought he was lying. You know, he used to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, when Lunell used to do comedy, they used to throw money on stage, and I used to pick her money up. And he kept telling me these stories, and he started sounding like Benjamin Button, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the nigga was lying. So, anyway, so I see Lunell, and when I got there, I had always wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah.
So, I got there to the 7 Live show as an extra, sitting in the audience, and they said, welcome, Lunell Campbell. And instantly, I looked up, and it was Lunell, and it was her with Tommy T. Mm-hmm. And I'm listening to her talk, and all the time I wanted to be a comedian, but I just never had the fire under my ass to go try it. So after the show, I ran up to Lunell and I said, Lunell, do you know James Godfrey? She looked at me, she said, sigh. And I said, yeah, that's my granddaddy. She said, girl, I was gonna marry him. And I told her I wanted to be a comedian. She gave me this card and put Tommy T's number on the back with the address and told me to go do open mic. And she looked at me with this real distinct look and she said, and don't take no shit.
Yeah.
So from there, she put the fire under my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Tommy T's. I started doing open mics, and here I am. Mm-hmm. And not only that, let me show you this on my arm. You see that?
Tommy T.
I got the Tommy T tattoo.
Come on, man.
Because that's my home.
Shout out Tommy T.
That's Tommy T. Tommy comedy in the
So
bank.
Tommy T is a living legend?
Tommy T's is my home. Me and Uncle Tommy is cool.
Okay.
They didn't understand me at first, but now he do. He learned that I'm not who these people say I am. He learned that he got to get to know me. And me and my uncle was like this. I love him.
Excellent.
He's very happy.
You mean this. You mean
Shout
it.
out
You got
Tommy
it tatted
T.
on you. That's a Bay Area fixture for comedy.
You can't erase my history.
Yeah,
That's
shout
what
out to
that's
Tommy
about.
T's, man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
For sure. The home of a lot of emerging talent and talent that are now legendary have come through those doors. So we appreciate his contribution to the Bay Area.
Exactly.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So who inspired you to want to be a comedian? Oh, did you say Lunell?
Lunell did,
Uh-huh.
and it was with me dreaming as a little kid. I always wanted to be a star, and I was doing some research, and comedians get a lot of jobs.
Right.
So I got my theater art degree. I started audition. I realized that I wasn't no casting couch girl, so I was like, hey, wait a minute now, this ain't for me. You feel me?
Right.
So I got into comedy, and at at the same time, I realized I am a comedian, but I'm a different kind of comedian.
Right.
And what I mean by that, I don't care about fame. I care about saving lives. I'm a suicide survivor. 2016, I was going through this real dark, deep depression, and I tried to take my life. Come on now, I shot myself in the head.
What?
I survived. My mama said I survived because I was hard-headed. I took 30-something pills. I woke up again. I cut my wrist. I woke up again. I was like, I'm a fucking failure at suicide. What the fuck? And I realized I had to deal with it, so I got into counseling and therapy. And this is when my nonprofit happened. I opened up my own comedy club, which is a pop-up comedy club. I rent buildings, designing for my club that night, pay all the comedians. I get insurance, liquor license, permits, all that. And I do my dream. And at my shows, since I know sometimes people don't have money, guess what? Get in with your Medicare card, nigga.
Man, that's muff. You get it?
For the mental health.
For the mental health. It's mental health. It's mental health. So you can get in with your Medicare card and you can still get a free drink and a free meal, because I'm about saving lives. I'm not about fame and kissing ass and playing to the game and all that.
You like to make people laugh, though.
Oh, they gonna laugh because I'm serious and I'm real. You can't help but to accept me. And entertainment is like 20 times harder for a woman than it is for a man.
Right.
So I went through a lot. You know what I mean? I don't have to say names, but if you Google, you'll find out. I went through a lot with my ex-comedy brothers. It was a battle. It was a fight, because my background is my family is BGF.
Okay.
And they used to kill people for a living. So I said, I'm going to kill people on stage and I'm going to make them laugh.
Big shout out to the drama.
So BGF to me means black gifted female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So my mom and my grandmother was like high rank. They trained me. Everything is set up until I clear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the comedians in the public, they didn't understand me, because I was militant, you know what I mean? And I was trained, and then my background is also apostolic Pentecostal.
Okay.
So I was trained in the church, but I was trained by gangsters and killers too. So with that all, you know what I mean? I wasn't taking no for an answer.
Right.
Some people didn't understand.
Hey.
What's the apostolic
There we
Pentecostal?
go. I'm going to the
Man, apostolic, they act like Jesus is standing right in front of you. You better not
have it tight right.
You better not commit a sin.
You better not. Do they be jumping around catching the Holy Ghost?
Yeah, we be catching the Holy Ghost. We don't do like the Baptists. You know, Baptists do one dance. Man, when apostolics, Pentecostal catch the Holy Ghost, we all over the church.
Y'all talking in tongues, y'all
Running,
dancing,
talking in tongues, dancing.
So listen,
rejoicing in the Lord.
how long have you, once the fire was lit regarding your comedy, you took off, you mentioned that you started your career, but then you turn around and you start producing events yourself,
Myself.
right? And that brings me to inventions. This is what you got, some
Maine wing sauce.
Maine
wing sauce.
You know, like, hey, man. Say
Maine.
Say
Maine.
So it's Maine wing sauce. Wings is in chicken.
Well, you know what? I couldn't be funny with no money.
Right.
A lot of comedians, they funny with no money, man.
Keep talking to him about the sauce. I'll be right back.
All right. So the sauce, I named it Maine wing sauce. But I should have really named it Maine sauce, because people been telling me they've been cooking this sauce on shrimp, oxtails, steak, salad, and I'm like, I should have named it the Maine sauce, but it's Maine wing sauce, but it's like Crystal hot sauce. You can use it for anything. You know what I mean? So I made it and with the intent, because I was Googling one night the richest comedians. All of them had product. So I said, man, I got to come up with something. So, I got in the kitchen and I just started adding adding stuff, chopping up stuff, adding stuff, and I kept tasting it and tasting it and tasting it. And it started off as a joke on stage, like, I'll put this sauce on your man chicken girl and he'll never come back home to you.
Right.
But if you want to keep your man coming home, put this sauce on this chicken. He always coming home.
Right.
But then it started growing bigger and bigger, and I was like, hey, I think I got something. So I began to give it away to different races, and I haven't got nobody said it was nasty yet.
Right. Because
So,
they gonna tell you.
right. So I've been looking for that, but it ain't came yet. So I began to do my chicken, and I began to sell it and stuff, and fundraise to produce my shows for my dream. I don't call my career, I'm a comedian. I call it my dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So without in my dream, I said I need some money to keep this dream going.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because I was researching a lot of comedians, they were bitter because their career didn't go the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want to be one of them ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I did was I made sure I secured the bag first.
Yeah.
So not only am I a comedian, I'm a Class A truck driver.
Hello.
I'm a sterile tech. You know the people that clean them instruments after surgeries?
Yeah.
I got a sociology degree.
What?
I got a theater art degree,
Yes.
humanities degree, social science degree. You degrees, man?
Come on.
I'm on the block, man.
Yeah,
But I got the degrees, man. I had to handle the business.
I have 5 jobs. You Jamaican?
Hey, straight A student.
Are you Jamaican?
I'm Jamaican, man.
Yeah, Jamaican.
No, actually, I did my DNA test. Let me tell you this.
What are you?
I'm 21% Scottish Sweetland. I didn't know I was that white.
Yeah.
The dating thing for me is something different nowadays because, listen, you a man first before anything.
Yes.
So I let this dude come over my house and help me set up my beds and stuff, you know.
Right.
He tell me he ain't with his baby mama, but they co-parent, right?
Right.
So we on the phone talking FaceTime, right?
Mm-hmm.
The door opened up and this little girl screamed, "Ooh, mommy, you home!" She cock blocked on me.
Yeah, she did that. Yeah.
I said, "Mommy, you home, right?"
Yeah.
So I let him come over a few times and then I hit him with the text. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking. You done been over here a few times.
Yeah.
I like to come to your house and hang out.
Yeah.
He never responded, then he blocked me.
Then he blocked
Then
you.
he blocked me.
Because he felt the rest of the shit
He
coming.
felt the rest of this shit coming. You dig this, man?
But you really ran him off.
Hey, listen, check this out. So what he did was he said, "You know anywhere I can get $2,000 from to pay my rent?" I said, 211, nigga, you need me to help you fill out the application?
It's 211.
Tell you what.
Yeah, what's 211?
211 is this services. It's really great. I'm an information box.
I see that.
Is it
I
in
see
the
that.
phone like 411?
It's almost like 411. Let me tell you, I ain't never paid for training. I ain't never paid for. They owe us 40 acres in the mule.
And the mule.
You feel me? So anything that I find out that's free, I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna let my peoples know where to go get it. So I turned him on to 211, and he got his rent paid.
He fell off the bone.
Why we talking about
Exactly.
Why
man.
we talking about you telling people where to go get it at? Where can they go get this Maine wing sauce?
You gotta get it from me, Mike, right now. I'm in the process of getting it put in stores in Dickory's, Maine. But right now, you inbox me on Instagram, and I don't meet nobody. Dickory's, Maine. I was raised by killers.
Yeah.
So you cash out me the money, or you zelling me, and I will mail it to you.
So shut up.
But Quinn, let the people know how that sauce tastes on that chicken, man.
Good in the motherfucker. Good in the motherfucker.
For real.
Did you want one of these?
No, I'm good. But
You
I'm
can your mom,
do
huh?
that for you, yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm taking mine. I'm gonna put mine on some plant-based shit.
Oh, he's worried about his physique.
So what would you tell an aspiring I'm a up and coming comedian in the sense that I'm always funny, but I don't be writing down my material.
Watch out here.
I mean, excuse me.
Watch
I
out,
write
he'll
it
steal your
down.
shit.
But
No, he won't, because I
write it down,
trademark
but I have
everything.
Okay.
I'll sue that nigga. I
write it
used to
down.
kick everybody's ass, but before my mama died, she said, "Lovon, I I don't want you to use these no more. I want you to use this.
You know what I got to do? I got to get some time in the field. I just need to do open mics. That's what I
You
got.
ain't gotta do none of that. I own my own comedy club. Nigga, if you think you funny, I'll put you on. If you fuck up, we gonna throw tomatoes or shoot bullets at your ass.
That's how y'all do it in the club. They throwing the tomatoes.
In town business.
Hey, you dig, Reese?
Can you tell me, tell people what's the name of this?
This
Your
name of
beverage?
this energy drink is pussy.
Show us that pussy, man. Fuck.
Pussy natural energy drink.
You dig, Reese, man? Let me tell you how this came about.
Hold on. Pussy.
Pussy.
Natural energy drink. Come on now.
You want some pussy?
Yeah, I want some pussy.
What flavor is this?
It's grapefruit.
Grape. Why didn't you say pussy?
Pussy.
What flavor is this?
Hey,
Pussy.
you know this homeless man was at the gas station one day, and I told him, "You want some pussy?" He said, "Yeah." I gave him this. He said, "I'm so disappointed."
This dick was harder than a frozen pack of neck
He
bones.
thought I was talking about some real pussy.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about pussy in the can.
So listen, how did you come up with this concept?
Well, let me tell you. It goes really deep. So I got a niece. I'm a kid outside the marriage. So me and my niece was going back and forth. We was having some family problems. And she tried to extort me for some money.
You didn't say that right. Extort?
What is it called?
Hold on.
Extort.
Extort. There we go.
I said it, nigga, I was only one
confused me for a
apostrophe off. Come on now, we on camera, nigga, help me.
What apostrophe on? I like that.
So my niece tried to get some money out of me, and we was arguing about who family was. I accidentally texted her I tried to text her a picture. I accidentally texted her a video of some private moments for about 45 seconds. And she said, "You got some money on my rent?" I said, "No, I don't." She said, "I'm about to post this revenge porn." But what they didn't know is you could sue people for revenge porn, right?
That's against the law in some states.
Exactly.
California being one.
So she posted, and then my ex-comedy brothers that I didn't get along with got a hold to it.
Oh.
Boy, they had a field day with it. They was promoting their shows, you know, with the video. You know what I'm saying? It was 45 seconds with me playing with my own thing. It wasn't like somebody was, you know, getting down on me. It was me by myself, but I'm thinking like, what kind of people would...
How they get a hold of your content?
I just told you.
The niece did it. The niece put it out there.
The niece put it
The
out
niece
there.
did that. She heard us whoop.
Hey, I sued that bitch.
You sued her. It's better than whooping.
I sued the comedians that did it. Not only did I sue the comedians that did it, guess what else I did to them, Quinn?
What you do?
You ain't ready for this, man.
Let's tell me what you do.
I trademarked their stage name.
Hello.
They had to change their name.
Come on. Hey, you got played. And she got paid.
So after that, you know, like, I was really hurt, but I'm a comedian, so I had to play it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt raped because I never slept with a promoter, a comedian, a club owner. I'm apostolic. You gonna have to work for this pussy.
Right,
you feel me?
yeah.
This not no Baptist pussy. This Pentecostal pussy.
You gotta read some scriptures in the
You
What,
feel
do a
me?
pilgrimage?
So
Yeah.
when my ex-company brothers did this to me, I was so hurt, and I said, I got to get back.
Well, what I'm
So
doing?
I linked up with this energy company named Pussy, and I said, what a perfect thing. And I came out, I said, you thought you guys were sharing my pussy? I said, you pussy ass motherfuckers, I got pussy in a can now.
She's the illest motherfucker.
You know what, Queen? You know, to take something that some may perceive as a setback or take a moment in your personal life that may have caused harm or,
I was hurt.
or made you feel away.
I mean, I went through, because I'm already a suicide survivor. It made me have a mental meltdown. I was in the mental institution because I had these voices in my head telling me to off my comedy brothers, and I had to go lock myself up.
But let me finish where I was taking this to. But on a positive note, that you were able to take that moment in time and turn it around. Not only get some comedy.
I thought it was funny.
But come up with a tangible product. Let me not lean on my table. Come up with a tangible product that's got a ring to it. Like, this has potential, just like you do as an artist. And on that note, as a comedic artist. And on that note, what's going on with your comedy now? I understand you have a show coming up soon.
December 20th, Capture Valley Community Center. It's a live sketch on stage, a game show, and comedy. 3 for $25, man.
So again, repeat the date.
December 20th.
Okay, so on December 20th, you can pull up and get a game show.
A game show, comedy, you win prizes. And I opened it up. If you suffer from depression, like I said before, you can get in with your Medi-Cal card.
Your Medi-Cal card.
What
about your EBT?
You can get in with your EB2 too, man.
I just got y'all in. If you got EBT,
I got 2 EBT cards.
No. So I got a game show called Who Wants to Be Paid, Man? So I ordered a wheel with my face on it.
Right.
And it's personally made. And you spin it, and it's paid, man, nothing, man, spin again, man, prize 1, prize 2. And at my show, you win prizes and all that. Now, the live sketch on stage is written and produced by me, your Dickories. It's called Jello and Quaaludes.
Jello and Quaaludes.
Jello and Quaaludes is a remake
did
of
you say Jello and Quaaludes?
Jello and Quaaludes.
Give me another Quaalude. Give us another Quaalude.
Give her a Quaalude in the morning. She won't know about nothing, man. It's a remake of Bill Cosby and the Quaaludes. Now, no disrespect to my Uncle Bill. I love him dearly. Exactly.
Bill.
Right, so.
Uncle Bill was knocking him down, having sex with him.
You did this, man. So.
Did you see it? Not to cut you off. Did you see the lady on the thing say, I was with him, it was 12 o'clock. I woke up, next thing I know, it was 4 o'clock the next day. And I was leaking down below, my leg had blood on it.
Oh, God. I'm not laughing because it's funny if that happens. I'm laughing just because how he said it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Hugh Hefner was helping him do it, too.
Jello and Quaaludes is about, in this live sketch on stage, written and produced by me. See, I'm the director, the promoter, the club owner, the comedian, the writer,
producer.
Composer.
You all security?
Hey, man, security.
Janitorial?
Security too, man.
You come in with 10 hats on.
Your Dickories. So anyway,
your Dickories.
That's something else. Did you trademark that?
No, I don't have to. If I don't want it, I got that from my brother Tony.
Tony, okay. Shout out to Tony, man.
Yeah, my brother Tony, he always was like, you Dickory? So I just started saying it. But that's his shit, so I don't want to trademark my brother.
That's why she ain't going to trademark it.
It's my brother.
Steal it.
You feel me? Hey, I still. If you fuck with me, hey, let me let you know this right now. If you come for me, you better have all your shit trademarked. Because I'm going to get your ass, man.
I'm going to get your ass, man.
I'm going to get your ass, man.
This nigga funny as fuck right here. Hey.
So on the 12th of December.
No,
20th of December.
My bad.
December
20th.
Capture Valley Community Center.
Come on, Quinn. You on your shit. Quinn on his shit.
Come on, baby.
Back to what I was saying. Jello and Quaaludes. Bill Cosby is trying to give me the Quaaludes. I'm from Oakland, Maine.
Yeah.
He ain't used to bumping into no bitches from Oakland, Maine.
No.
And if you want to know what happened, you got to come to the show, man. All I can tell you is Bill fucked up, man.
He ain't one of them New Hampshire bitches, huh?
Listen, man. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make me some mushrooms, some portobello vegan mushrooms.
Damn.
And you put them on the grill and everything, and that's gonna be like the burger.
You gonna love
with
it.
this Maine wing sauce.
You gonna love it. Tag.
And I'm gonna drink on some pussy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it on to my wife. You and her had a good conversation too.
We did.
And you handled that up. I appreciate that.
She's a beautiful person.
Man, you step right in and you and her laid it out. She's a intelligent lady like yourself.
She
you know what I'm
sure
saying?
is.
Devon, tell the people where they can your social media sites and stuff.
So you can find me on Facebook under Lovon Godfrey, IG Lovon Go, your Diggory's Mayne, Twitter Lovon Godfrey, and you know what I'm saying. Just come talk to me. If you're suffering from depression, your Diggory's, I study this shit. You feel me? So I'm here for the community, and I want to save lives, and that's why I feel like I survived. You know what I mean? Ain't too many people that shot themselves in the head and survived. And oh my God, you want to hear something funny?
Let me hear it.
When I shot myself, I said, Lord, please don't let my face be fucked up like Joey Buttapico's wife.
Joey Buttapico,
I like this shit. They gave me the mirror.
She had a similar situation?
Well, you know, he was fucking around with a young thing.
And she cut his joint off, right?
She came to the house and shot his wife. That's
That's
why you gotta be
But
careful
she
when you
lived.
cheat with.
Yeah.
She lived, and she lived to tell her story, but not making fun of her, but she was fucked up, man. And so I said,
hey, she look a little fucked up.
hey, I said, give me the mirror. I said, Lord, please, if I look like Joey Buttapico's wife, I'm gonna do this shit again.
Is that why you did it again?
No.
Did you fix your face?
No. I was so blessed.
Yeah.
You Diggory's.
That beautiful black woman.
Absolutely.
I was grateful.
Yeah. You are
And you're a survivor like a motherfucker.
Survivor. Survivor from PTSD, survivor from being in a house, being a kid and being in a house with a whole bunch of BGFs is stressful.
I can only imagine.
I was in Mossy meetings at 5.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I can read your body language and tell what you're thinking, what you're about to do, what's going to happen, and all that. You know what I mean? My grandmother, I witnessed killing, ODing, and all type of shit. You know, matter of fact, when I was a kid, people would OD in my grandmother's house, and she would drag them out by their feet and put them by the garbage can. Because she didn't want to be caught or have to question by the police. So when I started school, you know, when kids having tissue tappers and shit, ODing looked like this. So when kids used to have tissue tappers in school, I would grab them by their foot and drag them out by the garbage can. I got expelled.
I can only imagine.
So
you have a temper tantrum.
I didn't know the difference between a tissue tatcher and an OD because it looked the same, right? So when my grandmother,
looked like a seizure though.
But you know, OD, you know, it depends.
Is it a comedy show for all ages?
It's adult only.
Adult only.
Because I want to bring my daughter.
How old is she?
She's 14. She needs some counseling.
Well, I'm the boss.
Yeah, she needs some counseling. She really
you can make that
Fake
happen.
ID.
She needs some counseling though. She did.
So hold on. You know, I'm Mr. On Track. So we talked about her products. We talked about her upcoming show. We dibbled and dabbled about some of the past, some of the things that happened to her, impactful in regard, and we thank God for her.
I'm so blessed.
Her recovery, her full recovery.
Full recovery.
And matter of fact, when God blessed her with more ideas and more hope, more.
And I got my own clothing line too, called Mayne.
Mayne.
Everything trademark Mayne.
Still, if you want,
Your energy is just real. What
natural.
you call that word?
It's natural.
Natural and infectious.
Yes, it
you know
is.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you
I
definitely got a
appreciate
good
your
spirit on
energy.
you.
I appreciate you know, the way that you responded to your journey, the good or the bad. I'm glad you were able to move on and move past some of the things that you shared with us. And just be about the money, man. Be about the.
You know, I'm really not about the money. The money will come. If you got a good heart, a good spirit, and you're doing the right thing, the money gonna come without even expecting. But my comedy is about real life stories. Everything I've been through. I'm trying to be like a female Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Because everything that happened to him was real.
Yeah. That's the best comedy.
And he made fun of everything that happened to him as real. And when people ask you, now Martin used to be my favorite comedian, but when people ask me like, who you think inspired you, who you think you next to, when I think about Richard Pryor,
Yes.
to me that's who I line up with. Because he was real,
And raw. That's the raw.
everything that happened to him.
Raw black comedy.
You know,
Freebasing and everything.
Everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? My
yeah.
auntie did some funny shit. My auntie told me one time she was in LA and she was at this house party and they had a whole bunch of dope on the table and they was listening to the Richard Pryor album.
Yeah.
She said she was so high she saw Richard standing next to her. And she kept saying, "No, Richard, quit playing. Give me your autograph, nigga." And that was the funniest shit ever. So
Was he really there?
to her, he was.
He was high as a kite.
He was high as a motherfucker guy. She said, "No, Richard, stop playing. Stop playing, nigga. Give me the autograph."
Yeah, I used to listen to Richard Super Nigga every day. Super Nigga. He got Command Money Custodian from the Daily Planet.
When you really when I really put all of the comedians out there, I have to say Richard is in my top 3.
Yeah, Richard was a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a boy.
Yeah.
Real.
Well, who is your favorite comedian?
Damn.
That's a trick
Not
question.
you.
Probably it's either
Finna get
Richard.
shot, nigga.
I like Richard, Mike Epps, Richard, Mike Epps, and
I like
Wayne
Uncle
Hayes.
Mike.
and Wayne Hayes.
And Wayne
Who's
Hayes.
your top 3?
My top 3,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with number 1, my granny Lunell, because she put the fire under my ass.
Shout out to Lunell. We love you.
Yes, sir.
Whatever, nigga. But I love you, granny, but you know you ain't right. She tried to blackball me, but you can't blackball a hustler.
Come on, man.
You know,
You
but
still put her up there.
But I love her, and I would never disrespect her publicly.
Yeah.
But whatever happened, happened, and it is what it is. So that's my granny.
But
and
you
I'm
still,
sticking to
but
that.
you still a boss because whatever happened, you got her in your top.
The real
It's
is
about
the real.
comedy.
The real is the real.
So that's
And
what we on
she
right now.
put the fire under my ass, and she made it possible. And she, you know, I love her. I love her dearly. And one day I hope that we patch things up
You'll be able to
because
reconcile.
that's my granny. I love her dearly.
Yeah.
Top 3 for me is my granny Lunell, number 1, Richard Pryor, and probably Martin Lawrence.
Oh yeah, you got.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I just want to thank you for being here.
We want to thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, your story is you like a heroine, ain't that the name?
Yeah, the lady heroine.
A hero.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Not the boy.
Okay.
The woman. Yeah.
On your journey tree, there's so many points where you could just use as an example.
Wait a minute, let me take this back.
Talk to me.
I forgot to put my mama in my number 1 comedian.
Your mama.
My mama was funny as hell.
Okay.
You lost your mother.
Shout out to
Condolences.
mom.
Trenda Gilmore, BGF, rest her soul. She was so funny. I love her dearly, and I call her my dope fiend hero
Right.
because my mom was so savvy when she died. I went to the bank in a red box, and I never thought she turned into a functioning addict at the end.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
accept it for what it
And
is.
so my mom, I opened up the black box, and my mom had a letter for me. She said, "I want you to take this money and go to the red carpet with it." And I'm not thinking it's nothing big, but I opened it up. It was something big, and I said, "God damn, this is my dope fiend hero." How did she manage to
Put that away.
put that away for me and then tell me to realize, you know, she was so funny when she was dying. You know, she was a comedian. She my first comedian.
Right.
She was dying. She said, "Bitch, I told you 2 scoops of sugar. You off the wheel." I was making her coffee.
She wrote you out.
Yeah, I was making her coffee, and she sipped it. She said, "Bitch, I said 2 scoops of sugar. You off the wheel."
She was cold.
She was cold.
She passed away.
She
She had
passed
cancer.
from cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer.
You know, and
Rest in
it-
peace to
she
moms.
She was even funny dead because when I went to the black box, she had the money for me and she had this certificate frame, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So it said, give this to Dave. It was for my brother. And I opened it up. I said, the certificate said, this is a hater certificate. and we sitting there crying about our mama day. And I said, Dave, Mama told me to give you this. It was a hater certificate.
Real talk though.
Mom kept it real.
Right. So I'm like,
She served
God
it to
damn,
her on her
she
way
telling
out.
jokes from you know. So my mom is my inspiration. And entertainment is 20 times harder for a woman than it is for a man. And I believe in my soul and my heart, if I wasn't taught the BGF training, that I wouldn't have survived in comedy and entertainment, because they'll spit you up and chew you out if you're not strong enough.
I can only believe.
It's so many people that have talent that quit because they couldn't take the bullying, whatever was
The skin wasn't thick enough.
But you know what?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me growing up, I want to be somebody. I always knew to look at the Inquirer. And I say, if I want to be in this shit, I gotta be willing to be on the cover of this Inquirer, with them saying anything about me, and still be able to stand up to it as long as it ain't. If it's true, I'm gonna control my own narrative. That's what I always tell on myself when it comes down to everything I did. Or if you make up something, you make up something, but it's not gonna stop me.
Exactly, and that's why when I date dudes, I tell them, hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I shot myself in the head.
Right.
And it's some killer pussy. You really want some of this shit. But back to your skin gotta be thick enough. My Uncle Tommy T taught me when I first started comedy and all shit was happening. He looked at me, he said, you gotta have thick skin, Lovon.
Yeah.
And we got so close. You know, he don't own Tommy T's no more. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
His wife owned it.
Oh wow.
So they went through a divorce, and he gave it to her. And you know, we real close.
That was a good move.
Well, listen. At least it still go to the kids and the family.
Right.
And that's what I said. Well, you know what, Uncle? So he was telling me, you know, he was going through his shit, and we close, we talked, and he was telling me about the shit and how I was going down. He said, you know, I don't own Tommy T's no more. Gel on it. And I looked at him. I said, what he said to me, you know what, Tommy? You gotta have thick skin. Hey, we gonna close on that note.
This is the funniest show. December 20th, Castro Valley Community Center. You see this crazy motherfucker right here.
You fucking No, I gave him what he gave me. You gotta have thick skin, man.
Doing surgery to him on a long have a spoon. On a platter like it didn't
Shout
matter.
out Tommy T. Shout out the whole area. Shout out Lunel.
I love you,
Shout out,
Granny.
you know what I mean? All of the comedians out there, you feel me?
Not all of them.
We won't get into it, but Laverne, tell me your
Lovon
name.
Godfrey.
Lovon Godfrey, a.k.a. the Gangsta Diva Comedy. If you want to get technical, you can call me Quick King. You dig, Reese Mike?
The hustle continues.
King.
Quick King.
Peace.
Peace. Man, he was a fucking hilarious. That was out of time. I can't believe I didn't want to come.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, I thought
Oh
you was
my-
your sister.